Welcome guys. I'm trying to give you an idea of what my leftover kitchen is. You might wonder what it is, but it is what it means. Recipes and sort of new dishes from what you have in the fridge already. I have a passion for cooking and I do cook a lot of food during the week. Now this stays in the fridge, and when I come towards the end of the week, I really don't fancy eating what I cooked on sort of around midweek. Hence, I mix and match, combine things and try to make a new taste, a new texture and a new recipe. So let's go and have a look in the fridge as to what we have there and then take it from there. A quick rundown of what I have in the kitchen, which is left over from a couple of days. Here is all these little raw vegetables, chilies, garlic, that's tamarind juice. A friend of mine has kindly given me this lovely sambar. It had a half slice of mango. That's my red lentil dal. It's yellow, but yes, it was red lentil. That's my arhar dal. And only yesterday, I thought I might just cut up some bhindi and make a bhindi bhaji. Think of it. Now, I have a sambar which is very tasty, but it doesn't have the aubergines. Oh yeah, sambar and aubergines go together. So let's move this combination to one side. It's not for today. I've only had sambar yesterday, so I'm not going to make it again. This is the bhindi ghost that I made 2 days ago and I posted it on one of my foodie websites. People loved it. But again, I've had this as well, so I'm not keen to keep it aside here. And I am now going to see what I can do with a combination of these three things. Daal Bhindi. Ingredients now for Daal Bhindi are, this is the bhindi which I cut up yesterday. That's the leftover dal, and now you know why my kitchen is called the leftover kitchen. There's another dal. I'm going to use this first because this is my favorite dal, but this as well is a lighter red lentil. You have the tamarind juice, cooking oil of course, and one small onion, and green chilies 2 will do for me, and there's some dry spices. These contain this is the garam masala, that is the cumin seeds, so are these carom seeds here, a little pinch of asafoetida, paprika, red chili powder and turmeric. Now you must have realized that I haven't actually said any quantities, but these quantities I have never learned to put them by teaspoonfuls or tablespoons. I've always measured them by eye, and that is what I'm going to put in this video. I'm going to add as I say, I don't measure things, but there will be about tablespoon or 2 tablespoons, roughly that much of oil. Let the oil come to a sizzle. I'm then going to add a small dollop of ginger garlic paste, because that although I have some ginger garlic paste in the dal, the bhindi will need a little bit of ginger garlic paste here just for a little measure. Once that's cooked and the raw smell has gone away, then of course I can fry off my onions, and here it goes. Now that's going to saute off for about 10-15 minutes, 10 minutes until it's soft. I think I'll add a little bit oil. See, this is the thing, without measure you have to cook by eye, so the oil I think is a little bit less, and I'm going to add oil. Now to this, I'm adding those 2 chilies cut up into small pieces. And once again, give it a bit of a stir. And mind you, when the onion starts to burn, it's best to add a couple of tablespoons of water. And at this point, I'm going to add the bhindis. And here we go. I think I will use about half of these. The other half I will make into a bhaji. So that's the bhindi gone in. Once again, stir nicely. If you don't want the bhindi to become sticky in the dal, then you could potentially add a souring agent. So you can either add vinegar or some lemon dressing. So I'm gonna just, I don't like sticky bhindis, but I will add a little bit of lemon drizzle, or lemon dressing rather. And that also stops the onion from burning. Now, at this point, I will add all the dry spices, the ones that I've shown you before. These all go in now. There we go. So I'm going to leave this bhindi to cook under cover. So I'm covering this and reduce the gas flame a little bit and let it cook for about 10-15 minutes. We'll come back in a second. Now the bhindi is fairly cooked. Now earlier on I did say that we add a bit of lemon drizzle, which I have done. But the real Maharashtrian taste of the tamarind juice is really fantastic. Now this is a very tangy acidic juice, and I am adding a fair amount of tamarind juice into the bhindi bhaji. Again, stirring it up nicely so it doesn't burn at the bottom. And here's a nice close-up view of the bhindi, which is fairly cooked now. And all you need to do now is to add the dal, which you just pour into it like so, and stir it up nicely. Now mind you, I have not mentioned any salt in this dish. That's because the dal has sufficient salt. I will be tasting it a little bit, and oh yeah, it doesn't need any salt whatsoever. I'm going to add a little bit of water and then cover and cook for another about 20 minutes. And I'm saying 20 minutes because you really want it to be nice and smooth. So here we go. This is the final product, Daal Bhindi. It tastes lovely, it goes very well with rice or chapati or any naan bread or anything that you wish. It is just so satisfying. Thanks for watching.